What's up? Come into the room, come into the room. Come into the room, come into the room. Come into the room. Come into the room. Come into the room, come into the room, come into the room. What's up? Welcome back. I have not been gone for long, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I have not been gone for long at all. I hope you like the new do. She's giving me Kim Kardashian. She's giving me Kardashian. Chloe. Okay, she's giving me Kardashian. She's giving me Salina en los Dilos. Okay. Yeah, we like to switch it up. And if you are on my Patreon, you can participate in that switch up. This look is sponsored by a very giving Patreon and a very shy Patreon. So I won't say their name, but they suggested I give a Kardashian look and see what that's like, right? And I'm like, hey, and they sponsored this look. So depending on my look, depending on my mood. So now I'm in a Kardashian mood. Okay. And when you're a Kardashian, they have very high voices, right? It's like, why are their voices so high? And it's like, look at their lives, right? Look at their lives. They're like, why would you do that? They're like 40 years old, right? Look at their lives. Look how blessed they are. Why would they need to lower their voice for any reason? Now, I've met white women from all over the world, and I don't think anyone's voice is as high as like white American women's. White American women can have very high voices. I don't know if you've heard Britney Spears' voice right now, but I'm worried about her, guys. If you know anything about me, you know that I love Britney Spears. My loneliness. And okay, don't. All right, so it's not a joke. It's not a game. All right. Yes, there is a part of me that believes that Britney should have her estate. You know what I'm saying? It's her money. She worked for it. Yada yada yada. Anyways, welcome to the room, guys. Thank you so much. It's 4 of you. I need 4 likes. If I see 4 of you, can I get 4 likes, please? Please support a sister. All right. All right. I know you're like, who are you? Who are you? Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that was like, okay, let me jump on. Period. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you guys know I'm joking. I've had this channel for a very long time. My name is DanieSteel. Welcome if you're new. Let me check out the chat and see what you guys are saying, and I'll go back to my points about Britney Spears, whom I love. All right. Hi, the princess of. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm not even gonna say your name, but the princess. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. Wow. Hi Bree. You're in a grown black woman mood. Okay, Bree, period. God damn. They don't believe you unless you do the. Oh, hold on. Oh, they're gonna take my black card. I messed it up. That's how quick you can lose your black card out here. That's how quick. Just like that. Messing up that pop. Right? Let me try again. No! I lost it. Oh my God. I'm so. My loneliness. Because I'm just gonna be honest. I'm in a Kardashian, like Salinas y los Dilos kind of mood. So I wasn't ready to see. That's why I'm not doing it today. That's crazy. But you gotta be able to do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! They're about to take everything from me. Everything. Because you got to be able to do that pop. Right? Kardashian voice, a very feminine, high-pitched voice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, do we know any women who have a high-pitched voice that aren't feminine? Right? I don't. But we do know, like Mariah Carey sings very high, but she has that low, smoky voice, right? When she's talking about what she wants to, right? And then the opposite with Lil Kim, the queen bee, so you best take heed, right? Lil Kim would be like, oh, no, 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 right? And then she would do interviews and she'd be like, that's so funny because I feel like, and I was like, what the, right? What is that? Right? And it's all about maintaining those levels of femininity, right? Because for Mariah Carey, she sings very high. She can also go low. We also know that. Tonight. She go very low. She go very low. I give my all, right? That's a very low song for Mariah. But she also goes very high. We know Mariah to do that, okay? But it's also like she wants to have people understand that, I'm not a woman to be with, right? And she's so for people to understand that she, even though she can sing high, she is a woman and she wants to be respected, right? When she talks in interviews, she would talk, in a more neutral, I'd say a little lower than most women's voices tone around down here when she speaks like in interviews for the most part, right? And I love that. I love that about her. I love that Lil Kim would rap and her like, wanna rumble with the beat, right? And then all of a sudden she's like, Biggie, it was like with me and Biggie. Like what? What is that? Right? And that's just women being women, women being playful, women having the capacity to have all those colors and show all those colors and not be worried about, sounding a certain way or what have you. I think Lil Kim's voice has definitely lowered as she's gotten older as well. We've seen that. But when she first came out, if you notice her in the interviews, very high pitched speaking voice compared to her lower pitched, rapping voice. And people often say, well, the reason that it's so different is because I'm singing and speaking. We need to use all these colors in our voice, so we should. All right. And I'm helping you guys out greatly by giving you that note. Take it or leave it. Hi. All right, yeah, let's get into Diara and Ken. So sad about them. I've seen them around the entire time I've been on YouTube. Like I said, I've been on for a minute, so I don't know why people keep coming at me like I'm new to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've seen them around for a minute. Not only that, Diara and Ken, but something that me, Diara, and Nicki Minaj all have in common is that we're all with guys named Ken. Right? So, when you're with a guy named Ken, are you not Black Barbie? Me, Diara, Nicki Minaj, Black Barbies with guys named Ken. It is what it is. When you're with a guy named Ken, you become Barbie, baby. Okay? So, I've seen Diara and she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. I kind of have a high-pitched voice, and I kind of don't. It's high-pitched, but not that high-pitched, but it still sounds feminine. Okay, all right. As we know, high-pitched, low-pitched, no matter what your voice is, you can still sound feminine, right? Okay. Diara should explore her options. She's beautiful, smart, and has a big personality. Okay, Brie, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm sorry, but you fucked up, Ken. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. Y'all in LA? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? LA? It'd be just that easy to get another man from another land. Okay? Y'all somewhere where it's sunny. Diara is a beautiful, and I hope I'm saying her name right. Only reason I don't watch their channel that much is because, you know, it's obviously for younger folk. All right, good for them. You know, and it's cute. Also, when I first started this channel, if you're new here, you might not know that this channel was called The DK Show. All right. And then I kept seeing this DK for life. And I was like, what is this? I have the DK Show. Right? And the DK Show was for Danie and Ken, who is my cameraman. He's my silent producer. He's my forever sponsor. And I guess you could say we're married. Okay. That's who Ken is. All right. He's a behind the scenes silent sponsor. He moves in the shadows. Okay. Ken is Wilson. If you've never seen Tool Time, Home Improvement, all right. Home Improvement, they would have this next door neighbor of Tim Allen called Wilson, and you would only ever see him from this part of the fence, right, and up. The fence was very high. He was a tall man. He would always wear a hat, and he would always like be in disguise. Anyways, that's what Ken is. All right, he's a silent producer. All right, he's Wilson. All right, so we were not going to be able to be like this, like interracial Diara and Ken. Okay, that very quickly came to my understanding. I wanted to do it, you guys. I wanted to be like, look at our relationship. Not because I was like, let's be attention seeking, because we're not attention seeking people. That's why at the end of the day, we didn't do that. And it's so sad that people really think that every time that somebody does something regarding media, it's because they're attention seeking. I see a lot of talk, and as someone that does media, I want to participate, point blank, period. I could wait for somebody to give me the opportunity, or I can make my own opportunities. So that's what I do, you know. Anyways, we're all with guys named Ken, me, Diara, and Nikki. Okay. Yep, she's gorgeous and she deserves better. Absolutely. I mean, Diara is beautiful. But let's get into it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I told my husband I would try to make this quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna rush through it because we got to go grocery shopping. That's part of being a wife, right? Is putting your husband first, not putting social media before your husband, you know? So point blank, period. That's why a lot of times I'm not on here. A lot of people that will say they're in relationships, I'm like, okay, well, okay, I don't know how you make it work. Because let me tell you something, I'm not putting social media, a friend, a foe, nobody before my husband. Okay? So, okay, Barbs, what's up, Alexi? Barbs, okay, absolutely. Black Barbs, stand up, okay? We exist, Black Barbs. And what we are is basically women that the level is here, right? And they're like, what are you giving to have a level? I'm giving myself. I'm giving you life. All right? That's what I'm giving. Black Barbies know all of this is because of us. You understand? You know what it's like to be the original? All right? The pink print, the purple print, the original. Trying to help you out. All right? You took certain notes. You started shaking your booties and getting your booties bigger, getting your lips bigger. You took certain notes. All right, but this is the purple print. All right, I have my own notes for my journey from where I've come from. Trying to help y'all out. Okay, take it or leave it. Because like I said, what a lot of y'all doing right now, is you're listening to a lot of single bitches. You understand? You're listening to a lot of single. All right? That's going to cost you. That's going to cost you. Now, you can study the Kardashians all you want. But the bottom line is, if you walking around in the hood talking about some, I'll have the chopped cheese. Somebody going to hear you, think that you weak, and you'll get got. Why they can't be feminine? Why they just can't be feminine? For what? For what? Dark-skinned black women walking around the hood talking about some, do you know where the bus is? They're going to be like, kidnapped. Fool. You're getting kidnapped. Why would you do it? No. If I'm walking around in the hood, I got a limp. All right, I got my hoodie up. All right, I got my low voice ready to be like, what? What? Not no, in case you were gonna bump into me in the hood, this beautiful hood we have assembled here, I'm giving you this. What? Why would you give this for less than the suburbs? But no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love. Who you saving all your love for? Who you saving all your love for? You need to be saving it all for yourself. That's who you need to be saving it all for. And when you love yourself, you make smart choices. Itches that love themselves make smart choices. Not choices based on being bullied. Not choices based on what people say online. Right? Y'all gonna end up alone and lonely. I've met the older black women. I'm sorry, but that's one of the reasons I decided to talk about this. All right? And you guys know that I believe in black unity, for black reparations, for black empowerment, for black liberation, for black, absolutely. But I'm looking at the numbers. I said, I'm looking at the numbers, and it don't add up. It don't add up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was saying on Twitter earlier this morning, get over here. All right? Come into the room. Get over here. Whoever, if you love me, get over here. I'm not going to discriminate. I promise you. I don't have a limit. I promise you. If you love me. Not if you say you love me. Not if you make money saying you love me. Not if you've made a reputation saying you love me. We're going to get back to Diara and Ken. But this is about Diara and Ken. Because Diara is a gorgeous black woman. She should have been doing her own thing years ago. Quiet as kept. First time he up. Quiet as kept. I only watch them because I see Diara. And I see how beautiful she is. And I'm like, wow, this beautiful brown woman. That's why I would go so hard for them. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me change the channel name. We had nothing like no DK4L over here. All right. The DK show is more D than K. So, I changed the DanieSteel, and I I produce most of my content right now. Oh, he's still a silent producer, but Kim is doing a lot of the editing behind the scenes work. I do it all myself now, primarily. So I'm proud of that. Trying to be a boss no matter what. Trying to be in control of when I get what I want. All right, let's look at. Oh, thank you, Bree. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I want to be in an interracial relationship so me and my bae can have a YouTube channel. That's awesome. I have a very cute white guy or Hispanic guy, even better if he's well known on social media. Absolutely. All right. If he's well known, he's got those connections that helps in life. Absolutely. Thank you, Deshante. What's up, Deshante? Welcome to the room. Single beaches, okay? You single beaches. Talking about something. See that? But y'all married. Y'all married. I'm like, oh my God. You see how I said single beaches? You see how single beaches, right? Compared to, and y'all married. Y'all married. I'm like, oh my God. Calm down. Calm down. Ain't this life you wanted? Right? No man but my man. And I see, you know what I'm saying? Bye to everybody that want to leave because they thought that I was for Kevin Samuels and they found out that I'm for Black women, Black children, and ultimately me. I'm for me, myself. And I don't like what he says about Black women. It don't look good. It don't look good. Bye, 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 bye. Right? I'll do it 20 more times. Because y'all swear, right? That's y'all Lord and Savior. Got to pay $400 just for him to read a comment. I know he gets a lot of comments, but my God. All right? Calling a show, getting clowned, and now you're going to be like, oh, I thought she was classy and professional. But apparently I'll be whoever the hell I want to be. That's why my man, he wanted to like me. You understand? Switch it up. Switch it up. Whenever you get out your feelings, babe, you might want to do it just like me. Whenever you get out your feelings, get out those feelings, okay? Get out your feelings and get in your pocket, okay? Single beaches, all right? Y'all love going at married women. Everything is a joke at married women's expense. And when I get your man, I'm like, what? I with some husband. Like, what? Why are you proud of that? If you with somebody else's husband, you know immediately he ain't doing her good. He ain't gonna do you good. The end. What you proud of? Exactly, princess. You cannot be feminine in the hood. You know how many years I lived in the hood? You know how many hoods I lived in? I know. Let me tell you something. And I would get dressed up at school. A safer, more feminine place. You know what I'm saying? But when I moved to the hood, it was covered up. Absolutely. You're not going to bother me. And I remember I was going to school once. I used to wear the cute little dresses, you know. And these guys in an EMT truck were following me to the train. This was in East Orange. What up, East Orange? Okay. A lot of great food. But yeah, I felt completely unsafe. Okay. No, I'm not going to walk around, all right, talking about some, what a joke. Now, I agree with a lot of things that he says. That still remains true because I know men and I know how judgmental men can be. And I know, men are like, what I want? What about what women want? You can't have everything you want if you're not giving everything she wants. You're going to have to compromise. And I think a lot of people understand that, and so they do that in their relationships. But to have so many men be like, they better be this way, says who? Still dealing with PTSD from living in the hood. I still have trouble resting in my femininity around my husband because of my hood days. All right. My husband was trying to take me on romantic walks and shit. I was like, whoa, back it up. Right? He's like, what is going on? Right? You got to be thankful for a man that loves you. Get over here. All right? You love me? Get over here. I don't have no limits for that. Okay? Because he was like, what the hell is going on? Right? Why are you so... I mean, it was like, it would be on the Upper East Side, and I was like, this street feels ominous. This street feels dark. I can't. But of course, I would not say it in that way, right? I'm saying it in that way right now because I'm giving you Kim Kardashian. But yeah, like I was like, I ain't going on that street, right? Are you guys serious? Are you guys serious? Being like, they're not feminine. Feminine for what? To walk down the street and get your booty grabbed? I don't know if I should have said that. Like, can he say booty grab? Walk down the street, get your booty grabbed? You know how many beautiful women have said to me, hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you walk me from here to here? I'm afraid and I'm nervous because they were dressed feminine in the hood. To be feminine in the hood? It don't add up. What a waste of money. What a waste of money for her. No. If I'm living in the hood, we're going to be sweatpants. We're going to be an old pair of Timbs. I'm going to need those. I'm going to need that old pair of Timbs. All right? Hair going to stay in cornrows because I know how y'all move. See, I live in a gated community, so... I will never be feminine for the gutter. You understand? I won't put on a lick of makeup to walk down a neighborhood designed to ensure Black failure, and then y'all just accepted it. I didn't accept it. That's why I'm not there no more. And it is what it is. I was born into it. I had to live in it as an adult. It's very hard to get out the hood. How can you be feminine in the hood? I have a video on that. You guys go check it out, please. I'll find it, but I have a video on that. You can check it out. It's earlier in the year, or maybe even last year. But we talk about that. Preposterous. If you want to have a more feminine voice, talk like the Kardashians. Yeah, that's a very easy way to instantly, right? Have an idea in your head, have a sound that you want to sound like, and try to imitate it, right? I'm naturally feminine. I'm a divested, grown Black woman. I'm trying to be more feminine. At one point, I wanted to be a tomboy, but now I want to become very feminine. I'm a teenage girl, by the way. Oh, God, the princess. You know what? You can do whatever you want right now. You can do whatever you want, whatever you feel. That's all going to be a part of the experience that you have growing up to really curate all of these great things that you want to have to make yourself the woman you want to be. But in the meantime, as a young, a beautiful young Black girl, right? Just don't be hard on yourself. Really just take a lot of stuff in, leave everything that doesn't serve you behind. Keep doing your thing, keep focusing in school, right? These ain't okay. My heart just goes out to the young kids. I just want y'all to know that you are amazing. Young Black kids, you are amazing. Teenagers. I'm not gonna call you. I'm gonna go back to talking like we're all adults. But thank you for joining, and thank you for listening, because that means a lot to me. And if you ever feel like I've said something that you have a question about, please let me know, right? Because I want to serve as a role model for our community. That's important to me. Okay. All right. Kevin Samuels is an insecure, miserable little man who is butthurt over Black women that outsmarted him. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, he be looking angry. Oh my God, you guys. Hilarious. I'm from the burbs, but I know hood logic. I went to HBCU and transitioned to a PWI in Malibu. Very nice, Bree. Very nice experience there. I want to go to a PWI. I plan on going to the University of Maryland. Awesome. Princess. I'm truly thankful for my husband's patience with me throughout the years, his upbringing and my upbringing are like night and day. He can't relate, but he's so patient. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what I experience. And, I'm just, absolutely the same. Very thankful for his patience, because, when you have childhood trauma, you respond to things differently. My husband is like, I cannot move in the night because everything wakes you up. He like gets up for anything. I'm like, what? I got a bat. He like turns over to like sleep. I'm like standing there with a bat, ready for anything. It's real. I've never slept peacefully through the night. There's been very few times. One of those times was when I was in Italy. I'll be honest, in a villa. And I just felt so safe in this this mansion villa, right, on the Mediterranean shore. But it's like, do you have to live in a mansion villa on the Mediterranean shore to feel safe? I think for me, the answer is yes. I felt so safe there, right? And even though I live in a gated community, I still feel like, it's like you can't shake the things that you've gone through, right? It really is very hard to get out of the hood. I thank God for allowing me to slip through the cracks every day. It's dang near impossible to get out of the hood, and it was designed that way. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would never be like, you live in the hood to nobody. Gross. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived in the hood for most of my life. And I'm very, like I've told you guys before, I'm very defensive about that. I'm very protective of the fact that most of my people that look like me, people that I come from, are living in this situation when there's no reason for it, because I know that y'all are hardworking people. We are hardworking people. Our parents were hardworking people. Our grandparents were hardworking people. So why is it most of us live like this? That's not because, you know what I'm saying? And then you get in the classroom with them and you going toe to toe with them. It don't add up. I can see if every time we in the classroom with them, every time we do gymnastics with them, we just fail. And you know what I'm saying? We can't compete. We compete. So why does it look like that? So I have a problem with that. Kardashians aren't feminine to me. They're synthetic. I had a white friend who was with the Kardashian type. Literally, she always said to me it was annoying. Right? Mm-hmm. True. I actually went to PWI. I do want to go to the University of Louisville, but I heard that Kentucky was boring, but Kentucky is also close to major cities. Okay, I don't know much about the Midwest. Kardashians are only feminine in appearance. They are masculine otherwise. Just look at Kim's hold on Kanye. Right, Deshante. Yo, they are bosses. Anybody that, well, a lot of times in these black men, white women relationships, we see it's raining over here really bad. And I'm like, stop raining so I can do things. And a lot of times these black men, white women relationships, we see the white woman is running this, right? Well, anyways, those are the two schools I want to go to, the University of Maryland and the University of Louisville. I don't know if I want to live in Kentucky, though. Yeah, I know I wouldn't. I don't know anything about it, but I'm like, nope, unless I'm being paid very well to be there. Kim is very masculine in essence. She likes control and likes to dominate and uses appearance as an illusion. She's very competitive and calculating, but black men will look over it because she's not black. Very true. Very true. When you have to be, so that's the same thing with Lil' Kim, right? She's like, with the blood clot, want to rumble with the beat, huh? She doing all that. Bzz. And then in the interview, she's like, me and Biggie. No, that's the cover. That's the cover. Trying to make y'all understand, like, yes, I can be feminine and girly, but that's the cover. The Kardashians are very powerful women. They're very feminine, forward, dominated group of women. Very feminine dominated. So I think they are feminine. I think you can be feminine and want to lead and want control, but not of the man. I think once you want control of the man, then I wouldn't call that feminine. So I know that's what you guys are talking about, the way like she basically like controls their relationship, right? A lot of men like to be controlled, so it is what it is. Why should you, right? You can do a lot of things with a guy that wants to be controlled. Okay. And, I was thinking of Van Jones and the way that he was crying about the election. And he's married to a white woman, and it's just like, he really wants somebody to hold him so that he can cry like a baby. And I don't know a black woman you can do that with. My husband I've known him for we've been together for going on over 10 years. He's never sobbed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, might have had one, a little tender moment or two. Might have had a little tender moment or two. That's what happens when you're with a bad bitch. Niggas, they never realized before. Okay. But, yeah, he's never like sobbed and was like, they made fun of me or whatever it is that men want to sob about, right? You're gonna have a hard time doing that with a black woman. And I think men have a hard time with that because it's like, well, if you're a black woman, aren't you nurturing, right? Aren't you giving? And black women are, but they're not affectionate. And there are a lot of women from cultures that are not affectionate. Black women are not naturally affectionate. And for a broken man, he's going to want that. He's going to want a woman that is naturally affectionate, right? Maybe she's not nurturing. Maybe when he gets sick, she don't know what to do. She taking the Robitussin and throwing it at his leg, wiping his leg with it, right? She's not naturally nurturing. She's not feeding him. She's not doing all the behind the scenes work. Black women love to do that, right? I paid all the bills. I made all the food. I nursed you this, right? But you didn't hold him when he was crying and make him truly feel that you're not judging him. Because if my husband started sobbing right now, he'd be like, hey, man, you're judging me. I'm like, well, all right. What you doing crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Right? They don't want that. These grown men, they're not thinking about nonetheless drying your tears, right? Van Jones, they want somebody to hold them whilst they cry about how scared they've been about all of this. Men that are colorists. Men that are colorists. I know a lot of very attractive Black men who love Black women. So I'll be honest, I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't say it. You know, I didn't know them growing up. Not a lot, but I see it more now. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, so anyways, back to DR and Ken. Kim is the breadwinner, believe that Black men say that they want feminine women, but yet majority of these Black men, white women relationships, the white woman is dominant. The problem is not us, it's the Black men that think this way. Like I just said, why is Van Jones crying? Why are you crying? You should have said, you know what? I know a Black woman that's been terrified these past 4 years. I want you to hear what she has to say. Instead, he got on this, right? And then you surprised that he's married to Karen, right? Because Karen's not going to judge him and be like, what are you crying for? Imagine how scared I've been. They don't want to hear that, right? I don't want to hear that. I can't help you. Go to your mama that you love so much. You love your mama so much, right? Then go tell her to heal your childhood problems. When you come to me, man, you better be a man. You better be a man. Oh, I go buy the pants right now. How about that? Let me go buy the pants. Since you want to cry. Where my pants at? Where my pants at? From the front to back. Is you feeling that? Where my pants at? Where my pants at? Where are my pants at? Since you gotta cry. So then I'm supposed to be feminine and cry while you crying? Y'all act like y'all be in these relationships so stoic, right? One thing go wrong. Grandma died. You sit up there, oh, my grandma. The nigga, you got a mom and a dad. They still married, but my grandma. Nigga, I lost my grandma. I was in foster care. I had nobody. You think I'm gonna sit there and deal with you, my grandma? I wish my grandma can see me. Grandma, no! You better hurry up and heal. You should have the tools to do that. See, K. Samuels, every kiss begins with... No, that's what I say to my husband, because he's a K, not that K. Right? But they love to be like, oh, they're not feminine. They're not feminine. How can I be feminine when you're crying? How can we ignore the fact that when we get into these relationships, a lot of stuff comes up? And now we gotta cater to you, right? Which cater equals Eminem, Amy, Tammy. Let me Tammy for you, right? They want you to Tammy for them. Hi, Kiki. Kiki. All right. She said, soft voice is right, Kiki. They're exactly. You know how many white women I know? White women, get out of here. They all come off very, and will fire you and will talk about you and will. But these dudes really think that femininity is on a scale of lightness to darkness. You want feminine women, but you're not providing safe spaces where feminine women flourish. That don't add up. That's how I know you don't want feminine women. So what do you want? Well, see you later. Hit the road. I'm not going to sit up there. I'm not coddling nobody on this channel. No, ain't nobody coddling me. I'm real blurry, Brown Becky. Oh no. You know why? Because I live in the burbs and the connection is bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. Ken, I'm blurry. It's unacceptable. Okay, you know what? The Kardashian women, their mom is a boss. And so they're always going to be boss. But they know how to disguise, right, their forwardness. And that's very important, right? I can be very forward and aggressive at times, right? So I've found ways, right? A lot of smiling. That definitely helps, right? I don't know. There's nothing you can do. Don't come into this camera line. You're done. You're done. All right. We're moving on. I got to go grocery shopping in this dang on rain. I don't know anything about Louisville, Kentucky, so I would rather live in Washington, D.C. because there's a lot of men with money and connections in Washington, D.C. So that would be fun. Okay. I live in a small town, white area, but I have money to travel where I want. So you have to weigh your options, trade off temporary entertainment for long-term stability and peace, or flock to Blackistan. But it's your decision at the end of the day, princess. Do what's best for you. Absolutely, Bree. Live in the suburbs of DC, plenty of non-Black men with money. Just talk to Black men in DC. I just don't. I should go to college. Just needed some help deciding. Yeah, I would honestly, I would say DC. I would say DC because you can meet a lot more people from a lot more different places in DC, and you have a lot more options. So DC. I feel like DC is definitely, even though it's the capital, is more international, certainly, than Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? So just like broaden your horizons. And not only that, but then most people that are there are going to be, top tier. So yeah, that sounds fun. Um, mm, all right, Alexi. Mm, it depends on what you want, you know? Absolutely. Okay, so here's the thing with Kiara and Diara and Ken. All right, it's like they're very young. I believe Ken is older than Diara. I believe he's like 26, maybe 26, 28, and then she's younger than him, right? Um, they're young. They made a lot of money together. Like they don't need to. They can both make money without each other at this point. So them needing to be together all the time, I feel like they don't need to do that. And so she should move about her way, because the thing is, when you become a woman that's constantly cheated on and other men learn this, you lower, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say lower your value, but you know what I'm saying? You really do lower, how much power you have in the game, right? Because men understand, oh, she's been cheated on, right? And then when you're talking on the date, you're like, oh, my first boyfriend cheated on me, and or they'll see, because you're Diara and you have a very public life, right? Um, uh, you know, I just, I don't get it at all. You've all seen Diara, she's gorgeous. I would say she's out of Ken's league. I would say she's out of Ken's league, right? And so then it becomes like, so why would you put up with that? And like I said, I feel like she feels responsible to continue the money train. You know, they're probably supporting a lot of people. They're young, so I'm sure everyone's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. But she's got to let it go. She's got to let it go and really move about her life. She is a top tier woman at this point, and she can get a top tier man. All right. She can get a man, any man, really. And so here's the thing. We can't deny, I don't know what the other chick's name is. I forgot. Sorry. She is a beautiful woman, right? She is a beautiful, very, very light-skinned woman with short blonde hair, right? Is it colorism? A beautiful woman like Diara, victim to colorism. That's what it looks like here. You know? This other girl is very beautiful as well. She's married to a dark-skinned Black man. And so that immediately lets me know that she is someone that understands how much currency her light skin has in the Black community. She understands that. I don't know what her admixture is. You know, they love to be that light skinned and be like, I got 2 Black parents. I'm like, no, there's something else going on there, and that's fine. But the likelihood that you have 2 Black parents is unlikely. She's out of his league, right, Bree? Yeah, I have no doubt that there are going to be cute guys in Kentucky, because you know Southern men are charming and very cute. So if you're thinking about the guys, then you know. Same, Brown Becky. Same. I hope she leaves. I'm sorry, but I'm done seeing it. And honestly, like, I didn't even know that he cheated on her before. So to hear this isn't the first time, my thing is I cannot, there's so much going on in the world. I can't give empathy for situations like that. I can't. I can no longer do it. If you choose to stay with a cheater, then you're going to get what you get. And it's a lot of drama. And it's, you know what I'm saying? She deserves better. So she should just be on her way. Very good, Braun Becky. Exactly. Looks are one of the last things that I take into consideration when it comes to marrying a man. Now, don't get me wrong. You definitely have to have some type of compatibility there. But you can give a lot of leeway, especially as a beautiful woman, knowing that, as long as he looks decent enough, we'll be okay. I hope she leaves and doesn't go back to him. Me too. I mean, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Okay. There's a lot of, and imagine what if she linked up with a very popular non-Black male YouTuber, right? And started doing interracial stuff. Then that'd be a whole nother game. She would keep the people she had, and you know what I'm saying? Because she has a very diverse audience anyways. What I'm saying is she can't go wrong. She can't go wrong. She doesn't need to date another guy that looks like him or acts like him or behaves like him. And it's no surprise that he's behaved this way. Why? They're young, right? He's wanted. He's desired, highly desired. So is she, but men and women move differently, right? Thomas, I'm sorry. What do you mean sorry? She's with a man who is clearly attention seeking, because that's what he does for a living. He seeks attention. That's literally what he does. And they've made their money together. So she's not beholden to him anymore. And I just hope that she understands that it's time for her to move on. You can't just keep doing, clickbait, prank videos for life with this dude. Move along. She could definitely do style, vlogging, anything she wanted to do, she could do and be successful. So, um, I know it's hard to move along from someone that you've been with for a long time, but life goes on, you know. And if he played you once, twice, right? Exactly. I like authentic guys as well, princess. So yeah, I definitely feel like even though she's a beautiful black woman, beautiful, perfect, right? That 9, 10 level, right? In every way. I think where she messed up is one, taking him back when he cheated the first time, and really just this attitude she has of like catering to him. She like very much dresses in a way that he likes, and you know what I'm saying? Like there's always, you should leave a level of mystery of yourself with the man that you're with. You know what I'm saying? And so like even when I just change my looks, and I see her change her looks all the time too, but it, it's more than that, right? And I just feel like she just caters a lot to what he wants, and so he feels like he's had everything that she has to give. You know what I'm saying? And so because he's a man that other women want and he's highly desired, then he's going to be very tempted. And they're not married, they don't have children together that I know of. So what's preventing him from doing what he wants to do? A lot of guys have that mentality. Um, I think where a lot of girls go wrong is like when you're with a man and you're not like the apex of his dreams, right? So what apex means is like the climax, right? Of everything he desires. You're not the height of the woman that he seeks, right? Because obviously this color is Nika, right? A beautiful black woman, that wasn't enough for him, right? He wants that lightness, brightness, proximity to whiteness ish, right? And I think that when you don't make sure that the man that you're with sees the absolute beauty in you and what women like you look like, and doesn't think that you're some exception to women he doesn't really like, it's giving me colorism. It's giving me colorism. It's giving me colorism, and at this point I feel like she better run. You in trouble, girl. She better run. Leave with everything that you have and start anew, you know? Um, yeah, so, I mean, it's really like you can do everything that you can, but if you're not the type of woman that he wants, you making yourself pretty, but not being his type, you see what I'm saying? That's a lot of reasons why these dudes stray, right? That's why a lot of times you'll see even black men with white women and they'll cheat with a black woman, right? Because it's like really they want to be with a black woman, but sometimes they feel like pressure to like, get this proximity to whiteness. I've just seen that sometimes. I've noticed that. Um, Hi, Fruzy. Bye. Fruzy Wonka. Interesting name. So, yeah. Also, I feel like, okay, this other girl, she's not as popular as Diara, right? So it's like when you see how much they film. You can only imagine, right? What they've cut and what they show you. And you see how much they film, how much time they put into that, right? I'm sure he wants a woman, and they do this all the time. They want a woman to work with them and build with them and build them up. But then when she becomes about the work, it's the same thing with Martell, right? Martell Hope, or is it Marcel? Marcel. Anyways, this old nugget head nicka, right? This old nugget head, all right? He resents his wife, even though he wanted all of her help to building up their companies. And oh, it'll look so much better if your light-skinned blonde self is at the head of these companies and not me, a dark-skinned man. That's what he said. He said it, right? But now he's mad that she spent so much time at work and she's tired. Well, why didn't you have the company when you met her? Why wasn't you established when you met her? You wanted her to do all this work. Now she's tired. You know, something. Oh, she should be doing backflips in the bedroom after working with me 24/7, building up the company. She should be doing backflips in the bedroom. If she can't do backflips in the bedroom, out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Elon Musk, right? He likes very attractive women, right? They don't have to work alongside him to get his attention. He likes attractive women. He does the work, and then he sponsors what he wants. If you can't sponsor it and she got to help you build, but then you want a gymnast in the bedroom. Out of here. Oh, thank you, Fruzy. You know, I love Nicki Minaj. You know, that's my queen. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Please subscribe. Thanks. Okay. I can't go with Korea. Okay. No crying, please. Okay, so, and, you know, it reminds me of also not just Martell Holt, but also Latoya Forever and Adam Ali, right? Oh, they fall out of love when you build them up, baby. They fall out of love when you build them up. All right? What are you, Josh Groban? You raise me up. Why are you raising him up? You raise me up. They fall out of love when you become Josh Groban. All right? Latoya Forever is another YouTuber, very popular woman. She had a lot of kids with some dude. Now he think he in control. Sorry. It's just ridiculous. You know, it's like everyone's only watching because the women are beautiful. Quiet as kept. It's not like y'all doing something special. You telling me she can't find another dude to do a period prank with? You tell me there's not another guy out there that she can't do a period prank with? I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Why are you raising him up? He better get up and he better be up. All right? I ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. I'm more like your distant stepdaddy. That's how you can see me. I'm a distant stepdaddy. You'll never be good enough. All right? Because you're not my real son. All right? Jesus. All right. I don't know much about Queen Naija. I see her a lot. I'll have to study her. I studied a little bit about them so I could talk about them for you guys. But yeah, Latoya Forever, you know, so sad. She did all that work with him and he's like, I'm not in love with that anymore. I want somebody who, you know, who won't build me up. Like, dude, what? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. I've heard something about that, but I need to look into it more. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Um, yeah, I just feel like I'm sorry, but I'm wrapping it up on Diara and Ken. All right. Diara is out of Ken's league. She would do better on her own. She needs to move along and break away from this youthful relationship that was a start for her. All right. If it's meant to be, he can come back if it's meant to be. But he clearly needs to spend a little bit of time without Diara doing all the work for him. You know what I'm saying? Putting up with his mess. And he's already done this once. I think she can go far. I think, she's beautiful. She's energetic. She's got a great personality. So I'm wishing her the best. Black Barbies for life. Okay. Don't mess with a black Barbie. How dare you, Ken? You fell off code with that one, Ken. You fell off code. All right, moving on. All right. So I'm gonna wrap it up with this damn Tory Lanez music video. One, I've listened to the song. One, look at all the likes. Y'all make me sick. Look at all the likes on that video. And nobody is holding him accountable for what he's done. Tory Lanez, that little scary little troll. So I saw the music video. I don't even know the name of it. I don't care. I went and I had an open mind. I did not have an open heart because my heart is closed for abusers. I had an open mind about maybe the song will be decent. It wasn't. I don't know what it's called, but it's something like you lied on me or you blamed me for everything. It's just like it's so you can have an understanding with you and your man the way the Smiths have, right? But it doesn't look like they have that understanding. So, yeah, if you don't have that understanding and your understanding is monogamy, I don't even know if you should get one chance. It depends on, how good you are, basically. But something that I noticed in the Tory Lanez video, similar to this Ken and Diara situation, right? The girl that he desires is light skinned. Is light skinned, right? And that's fine. Like I don't care. I personally don't care. But I'm telling you guys this why. Notice the imagery. Notice the imagery. So why does his video have more likes than dislikes? Like y'all don't find it hard to believe that a colorist man would be aggressive to a dark-skinned black woman? I think what's scary to me about his behavior is that he's playing the victim. Where it's like at the end of the day, you weren't hurt. Meg was out for a while because of this injury. No matter what it was, he couldn't even be supportive. He has to have all the attention. He has to make everything about him. Very insecure. And an insecure man is a dangerous man, is a scary man. I'm telling you right now, ladies, if you don't know nothing else, I've been around some insecure men and I felt immediately I was in danger. All right? Secure men. Top tier. Exactly, princess. I don't like insecure men. Very scary, very scary. An insecure woman might be scary in a relationship, right? Because she's like, "Are you cheating on me?" An insecure man, whether he's in or out of a relationship, he's a loose cannon, right? So, I mean, they're telling you with these images that like that's what they feel is like this highly desired thing. So, like for me, my man, he finds black women to be the apex. He finds dark-skinned black women to be the most beautiful women out there. So, at least I don't have to worry about that type of ridiculousness, right? That he feels like he's giving me a favor. Because that's how they act. They act like they're doing you a favor if they date you or they claim you, right? Notice that these colorist men, right? While you talking about, so how could you date a racist man? Most people wouldn't date someone openly racist, right? But y'all are out there dating openly colorist men, defending openly colorist men. Ew. Couple wet wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. All right. Ew. I think everyone has their own little bits of insecurity, and that's fine. But it's when they project because of those insecurities. I want to wrap this up. It's when they project because of those insecurities that you can tell that they're immature and insecure and they have a problem. You're young, princess. So I was insecure when I was your age. You have time to work on that and find yourself. But if you're dating a man, which you wouldn't be because you're very young, but if some of my older ladies were dating a man that's 40 years old, even 30 years old, and he's totally insecure. See, the thing about a man when he's insecure is that he can be violent because that's how they take out their frustration. So you just don't want to be around a man that's insecure. If you ever come across one in life, you be nice and you slip away and try to lose his attention. That's what I would suggest about insecure men. And then he has the evil girlfriend that's supposed to be representing Meg, and she's like the typical, I mean, she's not typical, she's gorgeous, but she's that stereotypical phenotype of a black woman. And then the girl that he's having the affair with is this light-skinned girl, like whatever, garbage, out of here. One, the song sucks, and also I feel like the girls in the video look really young. They look a lot younger than him. They look around Meg's age, and he's 28, Tory Lanez. So it's like, why don't you date women your own age? Like, why are you laughing about putting the pow pow on younger women? That's scary. Exactly, princess. Absolutely. I keep telling y'all, wait till you're 18. Wait till you're 18. There's nothing a man can do for you. That's not, you don't need to be dating some older creep. So wait until you're 18. When you're 18, then y'all can drive around and y'all can stay out and y'all can do more. You see what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with nobody at 16. So why would you date them? You know? You don't want no little dirty wiener. These boys got dirty wieners before they start feeling themselves and want to be fresh. All right, these little boys, you don't want these little dirty boys, you know what I'm saying? So you got time. All right. uh exactly. They date younger women because younger women are, not right going to pick up on a lot of their grooming manipulative ways. And as a younger woman, you need to understand that. That's one of the reasons I never dated. Older men would approach me when I was younger. They still do, but I'm a lot smarter now. But anyways, the point is, when I was younger, I wasn't. I was like, I'm not comfortable because I feel like the guy would be able to manipulate me, and I would understand what's going on. So I'm glad that I didn't. Because I was like, it just seems creepy, right? Um, Exactly, the princess. When you're young, it's very hard to tell who likes you and who doesn't. When you get older, like at my age, I'm like, oh, you can, it's so much easier to spot. That's the other thing too. So these are the years where you can study all of the girls foolish enough to waste their youth dating guys before they turn 18. Study them and how they behave and what's going on in these relationships, and really just like take everything in so that you can keep, like I said, curating a style of how you want to do things for yourself as an adult woman. Very good, the princess. Okay. So yeah, with people talked about the analogies of this video, him being dragged through the mud and dumped in the water, whatever that's called, and stabbed in the back. And it's like, dude, nobody owes you anything. You don't owe anyone anything, then nobody owes you anything. You're not a victim. You're dating younger women to be some controlling creep. So nobody feels bad for you. So I creep. All right, that's really it. I'm gonna get going. Yeah. Wishing Diara the best. Um, it is what it is. Don't build them up. Don't build them up. They're gonna have to have something. Bye, Brown Becky. Yeah, nothing wrong with 2 or 3 years older than you. My husband is a few years older than me as well. Sometimes you need that when you get older because, guys. So, okay. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.